Hello, this is Mike Coletta from Space Gab Podcasts. Just wanted to talk a little bit about a new rocket being put on line. Hopefully, it's the Tenga Rocket Project, and they actually announced this last night. It's a Japanese rocket going to be going into orbit, they're hoping. And here's a little bit of the news. There's not much news on it right now. It says Tenga cooperated with Interstellar Technologies of Japan to launch the Tenga rocket into space in the middle of this year. It's saying the rocket development progress of Interstellar Technologies, a Japanese private rocket company, is not too smooth. It is still in the development stage of suborbital rockets. However, including the attempt last June, 4 of the 5 flights failed. But even so, they found a heavyweight partner who will launch a Tenga rocket for Tenga this summer. And this is the heavyweight partner. This is Tenga. Actually, they're a company that provides adult sex toys, basically. And so this is going to be, I know right now it's not getting a lot of news coverage, but I have a feeling it will in the future. So they're going to be doing a crowdfunding effort also with this project, and they're going to be creating things like Tenga Robo, which is a Tenga robot, and they got a little space dog, their rocket there, and their Tenga Robo. So we'll see how this works out. But like I said, they've had numerous fails of their sounding rockets. The Momo 5 rocket failed, and they have an article about that also. So Tenga Rocket Project. That yesterday and last night, I guess, they had a small news conference where they talked about this rocket and the project, and they shared a bunch of things on it. They actually talked about the past performance of Interstellar, and then they just went on and talked about the projects on the upcoming rocket launches they hope to have with Tenga. And they introduced the little toy products that are going to be going out there. I guess you can do some pre-ordering of these toys right now. And then they introduced the panel. This is all in Japanese, nothing in English, so I'm just assuming what they're talking about. And in addition, something that the Japanese are really good at is things like this. As they're introducing and talking to the people in the audience, the panel goes on, and then there's a surprise. There you go. The Tenga Robo makes an appearance. And they even gave the Robo a microphone to answer some questions. Basically all promotion pretty much for right now, as they're going to be doing some crowdfunding. But it's a kind of interesting concept. And we'll see if this company gets this rocket into the air, especially into orbit. Actually, I think they're trying 2 projects. They're saying they're going to do 2 missions that they hope for. And then they went on, as I said, to explain their projects. The first project is going to be a Tenga message pod, Space Mission 1, where you can actually put your name and different messages to be sent into orbit. So that's what they talked about being the first mission that they're going to be having with this Tenga Rocket Project. And their second mission is going to be a Space Tenga Robo and Dog. So they're going to be sending these little guys up in space, I guess. So the first mission was messages and names and all this you can submit to be sent into orbit. And the second mission is going to be Space Tenga Robo and Dog. So there you have it. Tenga Rocket, the Tenga Rocket Project. And we'll see how this crowdfunding works out for these guys and follow it. So it's probably around this summer time frame, they're hoping to get something of this project into orbit. And we'll just have to wait and see. I'll report on it when as things progress. I guess this is kind of unique, where a an adult sex toy company is sponsoring a rocket launch and a rocket and products to go along with the rocket and rocket launch. But so if you want to hear more space news, I do a weekly audio space report called the Space Gab Podcast. And that can be heard at www.spacegabpodcast.com. Also on Spotify, Google Podcast, Anchor FM, and numerous other podcast venues. So check it out if you get a chance. Thanks a lot. This is Mike Coletta. Have a great day.